All right. Oh, we're good. We're good to go. How's the audio? Are we good to go with the audio? Yes, we're good. Yes. Sounds like we're good. Are we good? Very good. All right. Welcome back to my channel. This is Piggles the Gaijin here, and we are here. I thought something was wrong with the audio, but apparently nothing is wrong with it. I am doing a new format again this week just because don't have a guest, and so I'm back to the old stylish kind of thing. Yes, so we are live. What it do, Darren in Japan? What's popping? Make sure as you're getting hit that like button. Like to big up to my Patreon so far. Gizmo. Okay, we got Gizmo. We got uh Hacking Sign ST who's a and also one of my moderators, and Neely signed up for my Patreon this week. So I have three patrons so far, and there's some exclusive content over on the Patreon. If you're interested in that, please ensure that if you want to support this channel, let me know if there's also a need for a $1 tier. If you're not really just want to show a channel support, I know you don't want to really commit that much to me. That's fine. Let me know. As well as there's gonna be yeah. Yeah, the merch. The merch is moving so slowly, like a snail. So I need you guys to get over to copy that merch ASAP rockily. And today we have three topics that I want to tackle today mainly. I hope this is mm, huh. Yeah, I don't plan to be here too long today because I'm actually got stuff to do. So hopefully we can get this out, knock this out in an hour, and everybody have a good time and enjoy it. And this is it. John Chrome in there. Drop the Patreon link. I need to send up. I forgot. Ruthless, I'm gonna slap you, bro. I'm gonna slap you. Hey, how about this clan? All right. Yo, this thing was wild. A while ago, I said like 10 people, and all of a sudden it jumped back down to six. Hey, where's my. One second, guys. Something is missing. Ah, here we are. Yes. All right. So here's what we're doing today. Pull out my hair so I'm not as spiffy. I had to thank Kevin Kirk, sorry, not Kirk. Kirk, my general Kirk, who sent me this right there. And my on air, it's on air, but it's backwards. So yeah, fans. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll drop the Patreon link soon. Good morning or good evening, guys. Yes, yeah. For sometimes I step it up. It can't still one. It can't just be at one level all the time. You know what I mean? So there's my on air saying on the back. Compare to those right. Boom, join in here. Mm. Week was horrible. How come in a horrible week? Make sure you like. I see you. Rochelle. Also, guys, it was Rochelle's birthday this week, so make sure you tell her happy birthday. You know what I mean? Um, what else? Darren, big up in Japan. Darren, Japan. She didn't get feeling yesterday. I was busy. Mm. Hey, Michelle K, what's up? What's up? Cocoa Pips, big up in damn self. Big up in damn self, Cocoa Pips. All right, so where should we start? Joanne, check in, big up. I really wanted to just get this off my chest because I was talking about this in a video this week that dropped on Friday, but the video didn't do well, for obvious reasons. Because I was upset about just realizing, like, I knew that Japan was really crappy when it comes on to certain things, but I didn't know they were so crappy when it came on to blatant things, like really blatant stuff. And I'm not spending any more than 5 minutes on this. We're going to get straight into the topics of the video. But how does a man, a teacher at a kindergarten, get only 6 years? 6 years. 6 years for doing something that shouldn't even be. Man, no man. Anyway, I'll tell you about that later. But let's get into the topic. Come brain cam and Piggles. I missed you. Hi, Fiz. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, Michelle K. What's good? I see you, girl. It's been a minute. Yeah, but really, so yeah, I mean, well, yeah, basically he got 6 years for raping three Japanese pupils, three kids, three female, little girls. 6 years, 6 years. But they have strength to the people them, like a foreigner them and all them something there. But no strength for us. Anyway, let's move on quickly, get to the topic. So today we're gonna start out with dating across cultures. Now, I chose this topic today because I have several friends who, well, I grew up in Jamaica. Of course, I grew up in Jamaica and stuff. So, the chance to really date persons from another culture, I mean, it was there, but it was not like another culture, like super different from ours. This is a whole different side of the world, and you get to meet foreigners not only from Japan, but foreigners from other countries. So their cultures are different, their dating norms are different, and the whole interaction is different. And what I feel persons fail to recognize is that the communication is so important. And the fact that you may be speaking to somebody who, let's say, English is our native tongue, or Jamaican, or Patois, whatever, zine, but the person you're speaking to, English might not be even their first, second, or third language. It might be their fourth language. So when they have to process all of what you're saying to them, it's going to make it a bit difficult. All right. And simple things can lead to miscommunication. I miscommunicate with people who are native speakers of English, either via text or by tone, or they're not knowing my intentions because whatever. So can you imagine how much the chances for miscommunication is multiplied when you're dealing with somebody who, one, don't understand the humor, two, doesn't understand Western culture, or doesn't understand your culture in particular, and three, just want to understand certain things because they've never been through it or experienced it. So that's a whole new dynamic added into the thing. On top of the fact, for those who date men or women, as a man dates a woman, a woman dates a man, we oftentimes have some different ways of saying things and communicating things with the same words. The same words. So it is just like you think about it like I think about it like and it's these little things in relationships that add up to becoming something that's Japanese are tiring, like they can't bother. It's so annoying, mendokusai. It's just crazy. They just can't bother. And I taking myself out of the situation, I understand where parents are coming from. Like Japanese parents are saying, hey, it will be easier for you, makes better sense for you to find somebody who is compatible within your race or your culture. Because there's certain things that are norm and expected of you here that is not something that we expect from where we're coming from. You know what I mean? So I'm not even talking about Japanese at all. I'm talking about like the Europeans that you meet over here, or African brethren or sisters that it is crazy. And I don't know if you guys have had that experience. If you've been on the if you can suppose you don't understand people. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is gonna kill me. First thing to do is to understand the culture of the person so you can better understand them. Me too dark for the men from another culture. And then Simon plus he come from Spanish town, so you don't deal with emotion already, you see me? So them think they're not gonna work, man. Then. But yeah, a little more serious note though. It is something that I've realized, and you take it for granted. Like I have been in relationships and been courting and dating women, and simple little things can lead to a big thing, a culmination of those small things. And we often look past that for whatever reason, whether the sex is good or whatever else is great, or the status or the whatever. But when it comes down to it, if you guys can't communicate and understand each other, then it's an effort in futility. Me not try it. All right, Matthew says he's not trying it. Lol, I've decided lots of people from different. I've dated as well. Yes, Michelle K. I can see that. I I know that. My big superstar friend. This is the essence of life. Meet obstacles, accept it, solve it peacefully. There are other things to think about because if kids drop in on the mixed culture, how you raise them. That's exactly perfect, perfect. perfectly said. Because then what you believe in raising your kid, the whole how you discipline a child, how you negotiate, because Jamaican parents don't negotiate. So all this thing I see these kids doing is a shock to me. I couldn't give my mother my bag to carry, go anywhere. I must have been sniffing mad post piss or drinking mad post piss because it's your bag, it's your responsibility. And even when it's not my responsibility, I have to deal with it. Because anybody know who's Caribbean or Jamaican would know about the thing of washing dishes and the rules that our parents make arbitrarily because they don't want to do something. But it's their house, they're paying the bills, they're feeding us. So we are subjected to their arbitrary rules. Because I remember my father said to me, okay, if you use the dishes, Andre, you use the dishes, you cook, you clean up after yourself. I said, okay. So I wash and do. My father loves to cook. And when he cooks, he destroys the entire kitchen. It's always dirty when he's cooking. When he cooks out the Chinese or Indian food. So after that, so I started to cook on Sundays. Sometimes I'll cook like a baked chicken and some sweet potato and some macaroni, whatever. So I cook and went, cool. So I did the dishes in the sink. So, Andre, where to clean up after yourself? I said, Daddy, but you said if you cook, you're not supposed to clean. Who did I tell you that? Who did I tell you that? Hold on, work. I don't understand you. You pay the business house, and the rules would change as they deemed it fit. And you know what? That taught us a lesson. That taught me a lesson at a very young age. That life, there's no really rules to life. It's just guidelines, and it can be bent and manipulated for the person who's in power. Because at that time, I was still in university. I wasn't paying for my tuition. I wasn't working. So I had no clout in the house like that. I was eldest brother, but that was as far as my clout went. So I don't know if anybody has had that experience with their parents where they've just automatically just changed the rules to suit them at whatever time. I definitely try cross culture because it's a no for me though. Wow, listen me. If me a cuss out you dirty junker and you can't understand me, you fight. Why is Africa don't know? Looking for me, I have narrowed my options between jerk chicken and sushi. Other cultures, no way. Wow, ruthless. You are just the I definitely try it, but honestly, a language barrier would be more problematic than cultural difference. And I'm saying the language barrier as well as is tied with the cultural differences. I feel because even how you communicate and how you resolve conflict and how this is important. And in Japan, they don't deal with arguments or conflicts well. They beat around the bush and they don't address the issue head on, and that may be a problem for a lot of persons. A lot of Jamaicans are not able to do that whole "oh behind the back" sort of thing. We like to take things head on and handle that situation. You know what I mean? So that might be an issue in itself. My parents never made me watch dishes or did chores. Wow, rootless, you're spoiled. My, right, Michelle? I'm telling you, imagine you're cuss out a boy and then I'm gonna say, I can't understand what you're saying. Me would have just bun down now. Oh god. I think Jamaican parents are unfair. Rules change every day, lol. Me never ran for remind them what them did say before. I'm telling you, but it don't even matter. Right? You can always learn a language, but the cultural difference will make people sin. I think so as well. What's wrong with your African brothers, which is Miss they create. No, I have a friend that always says I am an anti-African, But there are certain set of Africans that are in Japan that trust me, brother. It's like not all Africans are like because Africa is a big place, 54 different countries. But the ones that are in Japan, some of them just really ain't it, fam. They really ain't it. But we're not going to get into that too tough. I agree. Not being able to express yourself properly or understand what they mean by certain things would be rough. Don't want their family to cause you Japan. Well, if I cause my partner doesn't really understand everything, still is what it is. Hmm. My mother, who is Jamaican, is so anti-African. She want no part of an African in the family. And the funny thing about the whole African thing, I think it's particular countries in Africa. So, like I said, Nigeria or Ghana or Senegal, those are more popular. Ivory Coast, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Kenya, all those places. But I have had some really good experience with Africans out here. And then I've seen some of them saying they're Jamaican and telling lies about where they're from. And they go to the Jamaican festival and doing all sorts of things and telling the girls all sorts of nonsense. And the girls not being any wiser. Them just following the Jamaican trend because it's what's trending. They don't know if the man is Jamaican or not. And them go follow, hello, you come here to me. I am a Jamaican. No, that's not how we speak at all. But we're not going to that. African, but yes, not I. Maybe true. At what's one them. Hi, hacking sign Katie was popping. I've not had good experience with them, so them can allow me. I remember. I don't know what is it. I remember me and a coworker and I were out in Chiba, and the man met her the same night, and then proposed to pay her rent. And if he says, and his proposition was, if I pay rent, I need a key to your apartment. This is less than 2 hours after meeting this girl, and I'm like, what? And he said, so I think he said to her that he's married, or and of course he's married to a Japanese woman, of course, or he's dating a Japanese woman, or live with a Japanese woman. But the man wants a key to the apartment of the girl that he just met if he pays her rent. Like, what does that mean? Like, what are you saying, buddy? What's that about? Oh, Simon. That's right. Hot oats. Yeah, man want a key to the apartment because he's paying the rent. I mean, not getting that. Nope. I mean, if you know, I mean, I don't know how these financial transactions usually take sugar un ato uji auto auto sugar auto son. Oh, sugar daddy. More them, said me. Mm-mm. My dad was cool since she was here with it. That different to your woman. That my Chinese ex had a key to my house. I was not happy. If you don't live here, you don't need a key. I think that's a very good idea. I think that's a very good idea. Jamaican moms don't hate girlfriends, period. Jamaican moms have very high standards for who they expect their son to date. And if you don't meet that standard, they are going to let you know. Like my mother, I knew I couldn't take home certain girls to my mother because they couldn't make it past the gate, right? Because of how they behaved and how they spoke and just the whole demeanor. A lot of persons have not made it past my yard gate because I knew what would happen after that. Not about that. So I just never even continued talking to those people on that level. They were okay to be friends, but nothing more. She, no, she just did the cleaning. Pickles would choose a woman out of her look. Out of her look? I went out with a Nigerian who turned out to be married. Well, we'll say he was kind of like a sugar daddy though. Oh, she was a helper with this. Oh, Michelle, so you had one of those that was married to a Japanese woman and was no, I'm key to this. Ah. Ooh, that's Hey Nili, thank you again for everything. Thank you for being a patron. I'm a big dip earlier. Also big up to the patrons. Nili, you can drop a link for me as well, so Rooters can sign up. Thanks. Uh, yeah, I am just beyond like I don't know. I don't even know what I do to you. So yeah, that is one of those things that I just don't understand like what is going on because at the end of the day, if you're dating somebody, you're dating even well, if you're going to marry somebody actually or date, you're eventually going to marry into the family. So you need to know what type of person you're dealing with. Sorry. And who, I mean, it's very important because I mean, man, sorry, I saw some news item coming up and I have to make sure everything is fine. I'm actually trying to find the Patreon link right now. Patreon. Ooh, from the very first time. Mhm. Hold on, let me just look at the comments here. One second, guys. Hi, Aliniki, what's good, girl? Some of them have Japanese wife and African fiance back home too. Think the music. Whoa, what? They want jerk chicken with sushi on the side. What? Whoa, your guys are going hard. There was one dude was married back home in Nigeria. Come here, married Japanese, then engaged the next foreign woman. Who could? What? You serious, man? Is Tinder or Hinge good in Japan, or would it waste my time? I don't know, bro. I have no clue. News item, not the Nick Cage thing, cause I heard about it. I heard about it, but I haven't seen it properly. The Nick Cage getting married to a girl from the inner car, some crap like that. Them not get tricked. Them did look for a way for runway, and the woman said, "Come on, Japan," and then forward. You got any dating app stories? Yeah, I have dating app stories. My first, the married girl from Yokohama was from OK Cupid. Rulers have had plenty of success over Tinder. As long as you're just looking for a good time, you'll be fine. Interesting. Oh, did I love you? Hi, Tony Parker. What's good, girl? Pick up yourself. What do you say? As long as you have game, you'll be fine. As long as you have game, you will be fine. Breed the fiance? Oh no, no, he breed fiance like it's Beyonce. No, no, no. Is it Jay Z? I tell you, I don't understand. I don't understand what is going on. Yeah, I don't get it. Like how are people fool? Like in this day and age, guys, if you're within the same prefecture, or you shouldn't be fooled that something is going on. You should know. You should know. You know what I mean? Yes, I watch sports, man. I watch sports. I'm an Arsenal fan. Sad. Let's just say that former fiance hate man more than poison. So the former fiance is now into girls, or she just don't talk to anybody, or she celebrate what is she doing in her life? She want a nice trying man, or what is wrong with them man? Like seriously though. Yeah, I apologize for my gender. But a lot of us really just ain't shit. Man, want how do you put up with how do you cope with three women like emotionally? Like how you do that? Because it's one woman is enough. Like is enough to keep you fully occupied and fully charged and fully engaged. Like I don't get it. Like I can't, I can't. I think one time I was talking. Let me tell you one time. I was talking to two girls at one point. I like both of them. I think both of them like me, but none of them do the other one. And one day I was on the phone, I was talking to one, and I don't usually use names, but I don't know what happened, and I said that name, and it wasn't the name I was supposed to say. And I don't know what I thought what she said. Oh, I heard that. I said, you heard what? I heard that name. I'm like, hmm? Okay. And I did something, man, that's trying to change it. But yeah, I think she remember that. She kind of pre me from that day. Like, I just couldn't do it. I can't, because I'm a person that's invest, like, I'm emotionally charged, and I invest a lot in, I'm very intense. And so if I'm into you, I'm into you. And I don't care. I don't care about nothing else. I'm in 10 days to find out if I'm really into you. Yeah, I like you. Go in it, isn't me? So I couldn't do multiple girls. I couldn't be a player. No way. Nah, nah, nah. That's why I mean I look for nothing. I mean no one about try to me love. Wow. Shoot a shot at the honest. One day 100 fans live with him. What, Simon? Wow. Big up Jay, the fate list is heal, heal, heal. It gets long once you hit three. Emotions, what's that? She erased her premium gear. Whoa, that's some messed up shit. It's easy if they ain't clingy. That's why I mean I look for nothing. What's that? You call woman next name? You had a wrong Japanese wife with picnic and live with the fiance and build life. How? Like how am I that? You need to just reply back to messages, but not. What? Treat them as friends is easy. Oh, that's why everybody is sir. Yes, sir. How are you, sir? This African man sound like him have much. You have much energy. Him have a lot of energy. Dark summer, what's good? Yeah. So yeah, we're just talking about dating across cultures because I've seen here like this is crazy. Like all these things. I'm fine. Dark summer. Like I don't know. Like anybody here is now in a relationship with somebody from a different culture than they are from them, like British and Asian, Chinese, or Japanese, and whoever, Jamaican, and whoever. Like, how is that? How is that? Three at the limit still. Can't manage more than three. Too much juggling. Three can do two. So three, because there's 7 days in a week, so you can give one 3 days, another two 2 days. Is that how it works? Matthew, you love calling people names up, dog? Easy, man. Easy. Easy. Dating is for high schoolers. Get married. So how do you get married if you don't date phase? Bless up, Dark Summer. Now try be a King Solomon. Uh-huh. Yeah, Michelle, how's that Spanish and Jamaican dynamic? Because you have a Spanish. Did you study Spanish in high school or something like? El corazón, mi amigo, boy, el supermercado. Mm, how do you say in your language? Dinero, Roberto. Yeah, court one Vietnamese lady. Me and you need to talk, Dre, because you time me out. You, Dre, time me out. You say, you come to Japan, you come link me. And you been here almost a year. You don't link me. No, man. Then. So you say the boy, court Vietnamese woman. She's almost, see. I prefer not to. I love my Jamaican woman. Interesting. So me will tell you off here. Why you feel them have designated days are just who me feel for at any given time. Wait till me call for Wait till me call for you. Go night, Sim. I wouldn't mind. I want many kids. Well, Japan will need the rulers because they want to have a lot more kids here, and there's a history of low sex. Is it low sex or no sex or something? And yeah, Mr. Goodwood tears that. Trouble. Always good to be with someone of the same culture, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Look how much Lana, Jamaican, no stuff killer of the woman them insert basic excuse Corona. Corona, but you there was a street. Bridging, you can't trick me, you know? Dre. Anywho, it is what it is, dog. Do you think? Me see out there going with a bag of things. Me have eyes all about. Mm. Matthew, what you laugh about? Matthew, Matthew. Ah, boy, my Virgin Matthew, see? We're talking about decent Jamaican men, potential husbands, educated men, not the dirty drunkard them who hate women and kill them off. Of course. Of course. Of course. You have many of those out there upstanding men waiting to be cuffed, as they say, young people say in these streets here, man. They cuffing. Hey, Rootless. Big up in themselves, my G. Respect Rootless for signing up, my brother. Thank you so much. We're talking about decent Jamaican men, potential husbands, educated men. And question: From what I have seen, I think Asian and black culture are the same. What? What, bro? Asian and black culture are the same? Nah, no, fam. No, 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 no. In no way, shape, or form. I mean, in terms of, I think no, nope. In Japan, the father, you can't marry the Japanese woman or unless the father approves. If the father doesn't approve, he can find a suitable husband and give the daughter to marry. Yes. So I don't think that would fly anywhere in the West. No, 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 no. These Jamaican men are very good boyfriends. I'm surprised because hadn't got one of those girl Japanese bashment lovers pregnant. Low six other kids go for the red. No, I don't like no. Some of them bashment girls I know that. Let me tell you something. A lot of those girls work in like hostess bars, and some of the things that they have to do to get money, me not depend that. And I don't think I want my girl or my woman to be doing that. But I can't tell my girl or woman what to do with her life. You know, that's her choice. But I don't have to be on board with it. So I rather not to have that. Yeah, no, not work. The thing that I find interesting though, bro, and it's a discussion me want you touch upon. We have so many forums out there and support for a lot of female issue, but what about our young men? That we we have to speak about that on a whole another level, brother. Such as importance of family. Yep. Simone, what's you? Please support. Thank you. Yes, you too. For argument's sake, you who taught you to talk to one or muster the courage to talk to one? My peers taught me that. Family values I'd say are similar to most Asian countries, but the Southeast. High probability you just got up and do it, just learn on the job, basically. True. Reading the sushi is rootless. I mean, I was going to say that in terms of maybe the family values and the importance of family, yes. Uh, but in terms of the dating and what is acceptable and the things that you need to do for marriage and that sort of thing, I think the difference is there. I also think it is very nuanced, depending on the generation of the parents in both countries. So it's 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 a tough one. You can find similarities in most countries across. There's similar things that parents just want the best for their kids. Usually, some countries value assets assets more than others. Some value in family and the social standing more than others. So it just depends on the whole thing, whole shebang. You know what I mean? Which young men want support? I'm here. I've already read one. Maybe Philippines are Thai, but not Japan, Korea, China. The poor countries seem to be more down to earth. That's an interesting point because what the countries that are deemed to be developing countries will be more similar. But yeah, I understand that. But the the Japan was once a power. They were once really powerful in the world, but I don't think they are as powerful, and they're trying to get back there. But China has usurped them basically. So it is what it is. But yes, Andre, back to the point. There is no platform. There is no, I would say, no safe place for men to talk. And here, I touched this on Twitter the other day, or was it on Instagram? The thing about that is that there's no need really for a safe place for men because for centuries, for years, they've been getting away with doing one bag of things. The world is basically usually a safe place for men. That's how it has been. It, there need to be spaces for women because they felt that they weren't getting the just due. People weren't listening to what they were saying and weren't taking their ideas seriously. So they created their own, and people link up with their own people in environments and whatever. So there's dedicated spaces now, or dedicated forums for the single mother or the young professional or whatever. It, as I said, quote unquote, in a song, it's a man's world or whatever. I don't know the song. You know what I mean? But it's nothing without a woman. You know what I mean? So if we're speaking about in terms of black men, then yes, we need a safe space because trust me, we don't have nothing in this world, and we continue to be shafted, and we're not being educated properly as black men to edify and uplift our race and our people, and to be united. You know what I mean? That's a topic for another day. Maybe more like a round table discussion about that. I'm a Jamaican woman here with his words, my Jamaican man who needed just saying. Andre won't be doing that. The people are so freaking nice. Andre won't be doing what? Wait a miss. Eto. Ruthless is not surprised. However, Andre will not be doing that. Somebody gets Simone. The female Dr. Umar Johnson. How much me? Thai people are so freaking nice, you know. Yeah, I got enough seeds for my first black woman. Wow. Grim Angel Shakwan, as long as you find someone with similar social and economic value standing, it typically don't matter who you date, things didn't work out. True. Just let me get the social system first. Japan was a tyrant and a bully that on the social system. Ha! Ah! And the process is brainwashed by social scholars and act like they weren't. I don't know, bro. I just now feels like there's a war on men, and yes, me bias towards us as that. I'm here. Yes, food indeed and culture. Hell yes, respect for elders. Believe in ghosts or superstitions. Don't come in the house with your shoes on and many more. But when I need support, you'll be there for me, right? Ha ha! Japan's a very dark past. You think Korea and Hurricane was invented for nothing? Katana Shuriken was invented for nothing. Essentially, them go on like them innocent and expect everybody a pick on them when them did a go on like the UK of Asia. But that is so true. Japan is like are the white people of Asia, the colonizers of Asia. Most countries have a dark past. I don't know that. I'm here for all my Jamaican men except Rootless and other sushi lovers and sympathizers. I don't like seafood, so ha ha ha. Japan used that cutesy thing to reinvent themselves and make it work. Forget all that it are true anytime you otherwise you know much people are like that. Listen, with the apologists don't know. And for those who even studied like East Asia, South Asia, whatever, East Asian studies, they would know that Japan was one of those bullying people. So I don't understand why they act like this. You know, moving on. All right. So what is the other topic? Dating culture, avoiding red flags. Now, so for those who are in relationships or who have been in relationships, let us talk about these red flags that we need to avoid for our sanity. Because trust me, oftentimes, with likes money, and we see something is wrong, we see with our eyes that something is wrong, and we still continue to go on this path of destruction. Like we hate ourselves. You're welcome at my table anytime. Me no nyam. No, this I get spicy. What is going on here? Me no nyam sushi. What is a sushi lover? Oh God, pickles. Off topic question. What Anansi stories do you like or no? Anansi Oh crap. I was supposed to do something for somebody speaking about Anansi. Jesus Christ. Did I throw it? Oh God. Oh gosh. I liked Anansi and I can't remember the story. Anansi and the snake. That was funny. Anansi and the snake. Who are you, Doc Summer? Leave me alone. Biggest red flag, she always want my attention. What? Was it a red flag? Red flag. Her mom or dad not knowing you're her boyfriend. What? Explain that to me, Andre. She wants your attention as a red flag? You need a Japanese guy, Michelle, but never again. Michelle, I need you for an interview like next week. Michelle, I talk to him I need to talk to him about something. A married friend. And Nancy and static shock. Yes, there's a few women here. It's a lot easier to spot red flags when the person with them isn't your type. Red flag, she not progress herself. And Nancy and the porridge, okay? You have people who overdo it, fam. You should drop everything for her. When we would that do with Japanese man, them fool like and crawly. Oh dear. Everybody red flag different clearly. Yes, big red flag. She crazy and possessive and will stalk you. Hey, tell you something. See the big red flag? Well, no, a red flag for me also is maybe mm, a red flag for me is blocking me on social media. If we're together and you block me on your social media, I have to wonder what are you hiding. They don't even care. I'm gonna look at who comments on the page or whatever. I don't care about that. But what are you posting though? Like what are you saying that you don't want me to see? Well, actually, no, I don't care. That's not that bad. I don't care. So your social media is yours. You do what you want to do. But what a red flag for me is her asking me for a password to my social media. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that to be honest. Mine is mine, yours is yours, I guess. Just the culture wasn't the same, and the guy was much older. And I went on a couple of dates with a different guy here, and I don't know what this was a feeling. Yes, dating an American, and the clingy nature of her was a lot so much that my studies got shut. My DIY projects went on hiatus the whole 9 years. Wow, can I have a key to your apartment? For what? Yeah, leave your red flag. Red flag. What if the key? What if she asks for the key after like 6 or 7 months you guys together and you get really close? Like, is there a timeline with that? Yeah, people block the patterns on social media. Yeah, wait, Andre, your red flag. We should point of blocking. Red flag, trying to get you to stop talking to your friends. Yep, that too. The kind of that is trying to get you to drop friends that have been there before they were even in the picture. What? Move from myself. Wait, you where you live? Red flag. What do you mean where you live? So what explain I want to be? I breathe too heavily, red flag. Oh dear. Why you ask for key? If he wants you have key, he'll offer you. Unless my mother name change, but key. No, fam. We offer the key. She won't have to ask it. Okay, Bridget, I've been, yo, I've been like in a real relationship in my adult life and something. You know what a key? You know what? Something. I learned from Uno, and I apply my shoe. You know, apply my pressure elsewhere. No man never ask for no key anywhere. Me not like surprises. Red flag. White girl who only dates black men. Y'all, a red flag is any Japanese girl that you book in hub. Any Japanese girl that you meet in the hub, red flag. If you want to knock a move, but do not tarry. Do not pass go. Exit the game. Just turn in on a cards from Monopoly and cut. Yeah, man. Not even if you buy it and I pay bills. You're rude. They don't want you to know where me live. People crazy, you know, show up unannounced and stuff. My people there. Apparently, I was crazy. I showed up unannounced, but it's not my fault. We have been made. Anyway, no, it's not. Ruthless, I'm not a real person. It's Musa, but but it's not my fault. Any girl who get the key better be prepared for a scenario like that. Bye. Dre, you are what? I can't. Eyes. What the hell is going on? I don't know it's loud because the font is so. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had to make it start a little large. My eyes or just. Ooh, mm. What am I? What am I? Dre or what? Oh, you're talking to Fate Lewis's Dre. Okay. Thank you, Nile. Thank you so much for posting. You lot make me real curious about Japan and the guys and hunters. Any Japanese guys who say them as dark as me is that what? What is going on? My house is down the road. Let's go to my house. Africa. Rush, don't kill me, Rachel. Do not kill me. Imagine me come from work, come see you in here. Yeah, she's today getting like good night all of you. I big up myself I can sign KT. See you bro. Devin me brother will live over here, have key to my place. And me and him close. And a four key me up. Women and red flags are inseparable. Me not, no, I can't mean on this one, sir. Nope, no, nope, 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 nope. If nothing happened to me and in here, Simone, I say the same thing. Like, no, probably don't know have to lock my door. I don't lock my door since the stalker stuff come around. So we kind of leave door open, like unlocked, so you can just come in. Apart from today, Joey come check me, but I was in the shower, so make sure I lock the door, and I forgot to open it. Joey, Joey, no come here, open the place like him live here. Just a pull the door, no doorbell ring, nothing. Just a pull door like him a man a yard. Anyway, my door is usually open, so it don't really matter. Mm. My ex had a key to mine. She did cleaning and cook for me, then picked me up from the work. Nothing wrong with having a key. They do it all right. Ruthless, I don't know what is so magical about you. Must be you must be thinking these down. No, you must be having some damn good sex with these women for them to be doing all that. Because the stories you are telling me, well, they're Asian, so technically this is a part of them. I think they're more submissive, quote unquote, and they're more willing to be like set, be background working. Nobody now come show up and subscribe key as they feel. Why let's talk about what you come in for you? No, 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 that's not funny. Rush, that's not funny. We not laugh. Me? Nah, laugh. She only sees what she can get from him. What do you mean? It's that hot mess. Lock the door. No, sir. No, lock the door. Let's hear what for the news. Michelle, my home is my safe haven. No one nobody disturb peace. Japanese men, them used to be real. Alright, samurai. Samurai. The black girl only did my hair, and in the end, when we argued, she left and smashed my keychain. Mm. Rulers, that sound like a you problem, B. Sound like you something, my lord. Sound like you did something. Tell me how do I go on? This race is Rita King and King. Yo, here what? This boy, you know, rootless. You are something else, my brother. You are something else, my brother. Rulers, Rulers, you have to start getting these receipts, bro. You gotta get these people's like videos and stuff to say what they do. Mm, what different is still, girl, them here treated differently than back home. Don't blame me. I still do something else happening, bro. Yo, rootless, boy, I'm telling you, you are hilarious, bro. So I will have a lot of funny before out here. But just know that Rochelle is not impressed with you. Mhm. Well, because I am black. I is a Japanese woman. In truth, it wasn't out culture that separated us. It was we were on different paths in life. Looking back, I didn't understand her as a person. Is it fun being an ALT? Kadeem Brown, I don't know. I'm not an ALT. ALT people, my door always lock. Me lock up in a your like fortress. They even door me answer. This time I look upon delivery people, gone monitor, upon monitor, leave it at the door. If me not have a sign for. That sounds like Simone. A virgin in Canada got married to a Jamaican woman like her himself. And week later him catch another man in their bed. Say no matter good and bad coming out contest. Spanner, we're not disputing, we're not saying like anything's a surefire way, It's just easier to deal in terms of the communication part, the communicating aspect of it, right? That's what I think. But I mean, I don't know so excuse me. The woman here treating nice until them get the ring. But I don't know why that is it, Simone. For those who don't know, most of the women treating nice until they get the ring and then everything switch up. They take your salary and it's gone. It's gone. Yo, to answer Kadeem's question, it's an individual experience, yeah, man. Me, you enjoy it, but you know people who are go through hell. Just be yourself and go through the motion. Tell them again I tried so hard to find you. My God, I wanna miss this. Yeah, yeah. Until they get the baby too. Oh God, we spoke about this already on the channel. Basically, the tries get married, have sex, have the baby, and that's the end of your sex life. That's the end of your sex life as a man. You don't get any more sex from your wife because she has a baby and she only can give love to the baby. So what's she doing? Who she having sex with? Who? She not horny again? She just lock on the switch. She just put up poop, kill switch. No more sex. Seriously? Man. But at least you know where he did that get. Wow. Then them outdoor door at night time and look black woman. La da dee. Rochelle, why does this sound like you have experience with something like this? It sounds quite particular. Who is he doing though? Well, that's also true. That's a good point, Nearly. But usually it's the woman that stops having sex with the man and the man has to go elsewhere to find that release. So question, is it only the sex that gets lost after the baby? Um, yeah, that's it. There's no sex, so there's no intimacy in the relationship. You only do it with emotions, and if you're not If your needs are not being met, then you have to go somewhere where your needs can be made, can be met, can be meted. Oh God, tired. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left in the live. 6 minutes left in the live because I am going to bed or not. Joanne, me go fight you, sir. A 7 bedroom house. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I wasn't going to say that, Lord, you go find you. So black girl break your heart and you find sushi. Then imagine me send me the black man after one but encounter. I'd be a fool, Lord. But I mean, people have different thresholds, and different folks have different strokes. So if you're into that, you do it. As Simone always said, do what you want, do with your life, do what make you happy, because it's you and the person, not you and everybody else. Although there's sometimes when you kind of have to don't do what you want to do because for the betterment of relationships and whole, you just have to support it. Mm-hmm. Question though, why is the sushi so hyped? Because it's Japan's dish. That's it. Pretty much, Simone. Ah, so I guess me not feel bother with kids then. Yeah, man, spanner, go in it. Sushi is, I mean, just the thing, just like how them say Jamaica hype up jerk chicken, although jerk chicken is good. Jerk pork is obviously better. We're not getting into that, but you know, I'm telling you, you hear Udison, I swear he's the type of man who the fights. Oh God! All right, so went to the red flags. Bad hygiene. Sorry, just get back to bad red flags. Bad hygiene, no ambition, too strict. All those are red flags. But anyway, let me just go back to open it. Sushi is a healthy choice before Fukushima. Wow. Anyone, everyone forget this hot dog. Wow, and anybody forget this hot dog. Yo, I'm done. No, you're killing me. All right, so quickly, let's just touch on the social media clouds. Yeah, lots of opinions. You have options. You have oxtail, curry rice and peas, so sushi, so raw, raw, raw. The comment section is lit, Michelle. This is what we have to do. That's what we do it every Sunday. The thing that I wanted to final thing I want to close on today, because I'm definitely closing after an hour because I've been bad. Be here 2 hour, an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes. But this day and age, the power of social media and the drug that is called clout has caused a lot of persons, I feel, to overstate, overcompensate, to understate a lot of, or even understate some of the things they're doing, and over exaggerated things that are happening. And instead of people actually treating life like a human being and can be concerned with persons' lives and how things might affect them, people are just doing it for the likes. Instagram took away the likes, and people are still posting stuff that don't need to be posted because they want to get the clout and they want to be the first to post something for checking on the story and that sort of thing. And I'm like, yo, what is this y'all on? Because at the end of the day, you have to return to whatever life that you actually have to live. And you have to face reality. So when you create this fantasy world or thing that you created that you are this big whatever, chasing the hype and that sort of thing, it just not good to me. And a lot of these media news outlets are and people actually just want to be in the hype. Like I want to be in the hype, but I'm not gonna sell my soul to be in the hype. Why would I do that? I like people to watch my videos and stuff, but I'm not gonna sell my soul to be viral or put to some things that are not something I'm comfortable with just to go viral. No. Because at the end of the day, I still have to live with myself and wake up and look in the mirror. Although I don't look in the mirror every day, clearly as you can see. But the point is, people, the point is Don't let this addictive drug called social media get it out because we don't have lives outside it. And more importantly, lives are affected by what is being posted on social media. So like the ice cream like the policeman who, seemed to be a bit hungry, or for the dancer that was silent, or for Kirby and Major Hype. If you're careful what you put out there, you can be careful. You know what I mean? Joanne, come we cook some oxygen. Unlike what we like. Yeah, hold on there. What we miss? Let me go up. Oxtail expensive, where small get oxtail from? You will take your sweet peas and oxtail. Yeah. See what they work for me yet. It must be nice, Joanne. No jerk chicken, oxtail or otherwise. No one damage was rootless. Ah! It's a fantasy purposes they're cool making. Probably, Dre, probably. With how the world is running, social media is now a safe space. Quote unquote. Roman reason. The policeman didn't put the video out. Snuggles, I know it was put out for him. Close and nine. People put anything. It's like, why? The woman did it. The woman who was on the receiving end. You know what I saw the other day? I saw a flyer with Kirby, which is Major Hype's ex-girlfriend, wife, whatever, baby mother. And it says her thing is internet sensation Kirby. No, what do they mean by internet sensation? Because all that happened was that a couple of videos were shown of her having sex or doing lewd acts that were leaked. So she's now an internet sensation. Come on. Halal. Oh, I'm gonna check the halal. Halal go to ring. Oh dear. I need some curry powder. What the curry powder? I need that curry powder. ASAP broccoli. Do public stunts in Japan? No, me not that. Them usually eat peaches and cream, but since a Jamaican Roman raised it makes sense. Ah, Lay should be charged. I don't go back. She probably tired of him. I'll go home to his wife. It shows that the young man's woman was dealing with another man while he was putting the bed. Get your hot water. Them say it. Alright, man, let's circle him. Circling the halal curry. Alright, people, if you can't be good, be creative. Big up your damn self. I am out of here. See you guys next week. Next week is March 14, which is actually the Valentine's Day for women here in Japan. All right. Where the men in Japan give women gifts, but me not give nobody nothing, because nobody never give me nothing on Valentine's Day. I'm a dark bad. I want oxtail now. All right, I'm gonna search for the oxtail because this can't work. Simone fault. All right, people, big up yourself. See you next week. All right. Simone, send me some curry now. What your name, sir? What your name, sir? Hey, this will circle you still. No, whenever the curry oxtail, I heard about this curry oxtail thing. Is that real something? Nearly, I can't. The music, Jesus, where is it? Yeah, next week for the music, yeah, man. I can't find it on these streams anymore. All right, people, if you can't be good, be creative. Run a boat next month. All right, link up. Peace. Because the guys are Jamaican YouTuber. I'm out.